Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm the Oracle Nurse. I'm the only Oracle Nurse there is unless someone chooses to study with me. I can be reached at motherturquoise@gmail.com for personal readings or advice. So if y'all just, want to hit me up, you can donate. Donations are made through PayPal, and the name is Oracle Nurse. All the information is in the description box. I want to thank each and every one of you who have donated to the channel previously, who have subscribed to the channel, who liked the videos, left positive comments. I love you all. May blessings and peace forever be over your life. Anyone who is trying to send negative, demonic, dark, black magic to this channel, to myself, or anybody who is subscribed to this channel, may it be returned to you 1,000-fold. Okay? And we're going to get it started like that. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine Spirit, I welcome you into this reading. Thank you so much for my gifts and my wisdom. Please block out any low vibrating negative entities that may try to attach during this reading. We want the clear truth. Okay. High vibrating ancestors that made me well, please come through and support me and help guide me as I channel messages for the collective, for my soul tribe. All right. We have cleansed the energy. Let's just get a general message. What is in the energy around my soul tribe? What is the energy around us at this very moment? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the energy around us at this time? Hold on now. Uh-oh. So we got the voodoo card came out. Y'all, trust me, nothing to be worried about. There's a change coming through and some sort of commitment. Okay? There's bliss. So there's, clarify this voodoo card. Clarify the voodoo card, please. This could have been over a relationship. Okay? To try to cause conflict. Yeah. Somebody tried to come through in a relation. Some of y'all could be in a partnership of some sort, a commitment of some sort. This could have been at your workplace. Okay? Or this could be in a commitment of some sort of commitment with a friend, family member, or a lover. Okay? This could have been someone who, it could have been voodoo, but not necessarily voodoo. When you think voodoo, you think, some people think, they think negativity, they think bad things, but there's something about what I'm feeling is there's something about a soul tie, okay? But it isn't coming off like it isn't coming off negative. It's coming off like it's been spiritually aligned, okay? Or spiritually blessed spiritually by the ancestors, okay? But this voodoo says, yeah, it is also giving energy that there was someone who was trying to come in between a commitment that you had. There's someone who tried to cast dark energy or cause you and your partner to get into an argument or cause chaos in your workplace, cause a relationship issue with you and maybe a sibling or a parent or somebody who you're closely tied to or committed to. But this does seem like a relationship that you were involved in. Okay? It didn't work though, because you got bliss. You're happy. It got returned back to sender. That's what I heard. Yeah. Divinity. The divine stepped in. The divine stepped in. You called it out, and the divine stepped in. Whoever casted this evil darkness or tried to throw you off course, stop you from having something that was going to make your life easier, they have been thrown into darkness. Okay, spiritual jail is what I heard. Yeah, look, third party, jealous and envy. Cannot make this up. This is somebody who came in who was very jealous of a connection or something that you had, that you were committed, that you're committing yourself to. Whether this is you committing yourself to a university, a school, a scholarship. I'm hearing also a commitment to a college, to play sports, a commitment to something that means a lot to you, something that you are that you're going to, or that you have already dedicated yourself to. Okay, something that you've put the work in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something that you already put the work in. So somebody was under the impression that they were going to be able to shapeshift or mask their true identity, come in and do some sort of dark magic, or send some sort of evil eye, or kind of try to come in and change a situation. Yeah, with this change, this person tried to come in and change this commitment for you. This is like somebody who was sent in like a, what they call what do they call them, a plant, you know what I'm saying? You know, they like to say that, like an industry plant, or somebody who's planted, who was sent in like a decoy. Okay, I heard sexy decoy. So somebody who was sent to come in to attract your partner, or to make your coach or your peers or your co-workers more attracted to them, to take the light off of you. This could be a new hire at the job, okay? And they only got hired in order to learn and take your position for some of y'all. Okay, so you're starting to notice that maybe your hours are getting cut, or you're noticing that, you know, you come in and they're telling you you can just go home early, or, you know, something of that nature. Or, you know, you can feel when you leave work, people are talking about you. It's something like that. So you do have somebody around you who is a hater. This could even be as close as a family member. It's, the family card isn't coming out, but I do strongly feel like some of y'all do have family members who are haters, who are very jealous and envious of some sort of commitment that you have. Okay, this could be just simply committing to purchasing a car, getting a new home. Somebody is very jealous, and I feel like this is bringing you so much happiness. Whatever this is, you're so happy about it. It makes you happy, but someone didn't know that it was built on a solid foundation. Whatever this is, you put the work in the right way. So it's the petty little voodoo, or the petty little, you know, changes they tried to bring towards you, okay, giving you that evil eye. It did nothing. It was like a minor scrape or scratch. Okay, and it's like spirit was speaking to you in your mind. Spirit was speaking to your soul and telling you, don't overreact, don't give them what they want. Still smile, still show up, still be the bigger person. When they call, still tell them everything is fine, because they want to hear you say things are going haywire, because they want you to confirm. Sorry y'all, the downloads are coming in. They want you to confirm that their voodoo worked. They want to come back in and see you drained the next day. They're going to come back. And when they come back, they're going to want to see if things are in shambles, because when they came in, or when whoever this energy is, when they stepped in the picture, their whole objective again was to throw chaos energy. So they're going to come back. You're going to run into this person again, or they're going to call and check up on you, because they're going to want to know what they did worked, okay? But they're going to be upset because they're going to find out that you're in bliss and you're enjoying this commitment, okay? This could be somebody who could have tried to talk you out of something. Is what I also heard. Like, no, girl, nah, you don't want to do that. Like, that's not good for you. Or, you sure you want to do that? Like, that's hard. You want to go through that? Or, you do that? That's what you do for a living? Like, I feel like somebody could have been like trying to change your mind about a situation. Like, oh, you want to move there, or you want to buy that? Oh, that's too expensive. Like, I wouldn't do that if I was you. You know, it's something like that. Or somebody trying to come in and say like, oh, I have more, I have this and I have that. Like somebody's trying to brag, okay? Trying to make you feel insecure. Okay, because somebody wanted to take you out of your spot. Somebody wanted to steal your shine. Somebody wanted you to act a plum fool so they can come in and take your spot. Ooh. Or somebody wanted you to overreact. Ooh, look what flipped up. Ritual. But it came out in the reverse. Their ritual didn't work. Somebody tried to do a ritual. Yeah, they wanted you to, for some of y'all, they wanted y'all to lose your house. They wanted you to lose your stability. Okay? Yeah. Intuitive Kev. I'm on point. I'm not. Ooh. You an earth angel. Look how that fell out. You an earth angel. Look. Ooh. It's not even just one person. It's a whole lot of people. They mad because people adore you. Look. Oh my God. They mad because of what you do for a living. You're a divine feminine. But look what card is trying to hide. Where you at? You tried to hide. Here you is. Somebody tried to hide. They trying to hide. There they go. Animosity. They got animosity. Somebody has animosity. Okay? They chest puffed up. Okay? They flinging their hair. Okay? They switching by you real hard. They got an attitude. Somebody could be looking at you. You might not even, and for some of y'all might not even pay any attention. Okay? Oh, they big mad. Oh yeah, they big mad. They are big mad. Okay? Give me some more energy. Imprisonment. What I told you. What did I tell you? They stuck. They about to be thrown in spiritual jail for this voodoo they tried to put on you. Or this entity attachment they tried to attach to you. They're about to be thrown in spiritual jail. Somebody could be going to jail. Okay? You might be getting some news that somebody's going to be going to jail. If somebody's in jail right now, say for, I don't know, for some of y'all, you got somebody who's facing some hard time, or somebody who's facing some hard consequences, or they keep getting pulled over, or they keep getting tickets, or the police keep messing with them, or they keep getting thrown in situations where they tied up with the law, or it's something like that, or somebody's trying to financially trap somebody. Okay, this is somebody did voodoo on this person. Okay, for some of y'all, you might need to help wake this person up quicker than you think you do. This ain't gonna apply for everybody, but I feel like somebody keeps getting themselves stuck in a situation because somebody's throwing some sort of evil eye at this person, but they're not. Whoever this is that keeps getting themselves in prison, they're not spiritually awake. Okay, they're not woke. They might need to get, I don't know, somebody could be thinking about getting baptized, giving their life to Christ, or going through some sort of spiritual ceremony, okay? Becoming E5, I don't know. But it's something about like somebody needing to cleanse their energy or wake up now because somebody backs against the wall, okay? I heard convicted felon. So somebody could be a convicted felon, okay? And if you are a convicted felon and you have been chained, like something like you're being, what do they call it? I don't know. If you're going through some sort of, if you were a convicted felon and you had a rough past and now you're living your life the right way, okay, reformed, I guess that's what that means. You broke it. You broke it. But somebody is like, you woke up, you got out of it. Yeah. Somebody wanted to keep you trapped. So like you probably felt like in your career or something. Yes, Rising Star came out in reverse. They wanted to stop you from shining. For some of y'all, these are, for if you're a woman, I strongly feel like this is another woman. This woman could be of a different race than you. Okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be. But for some of you, this could be a woman who, or women, okay? Not just one, because I feel like it might be multiple women. This could be someone who is very intimidated by you based off of your ethnicity or your background, okay, and you're resilient, someone feels as if you don't deserve to have what you have based off of the statistics, okay, or based off of your background. Somebody feels like if you really get the spotlight, you're gonna outshine them, you're gonna take over, and that was their worst fear. It was like you're unstoppable. Somebody's seeing you rise to the occasion in another venture or another lane. So it's like where you were blocked or imprisoned at one point due to some sort of black magic, dark magic, or whatever. I don't know, black magic didn't come out, but voodoo somebody tried to put on you, or some sort of ritual that someone tried to do over you. You found something else to do, and you rose to the occasion in that, and it's like it's undeniable now. It's like, okay, somebody's realizing that you are anointed, you are spiritually protected by the divine, and it doesn't matter what they do. They might try to block you in one lane, but you still succeed in another. This is like maybe for some of you could have gotten fired from your job or laid off, okay, but then now you start an at-home business and it's thriving, and it's like undeniable. And what you start on your own is anointed and it's safe and it's protected, and they can't touch it. Maybe they have power in the workplace, but they don't have power over your own business, okay, or what you're doing outside of the company. They don't have power over that, okay, because somebody was like, yeah, they obsessed with you. Look, they obsessed. Look at them eyes on both of them. Awaken. They're yeah. So it's like you have a lot of people attention, okay? I almost feel like when you came and you told someone like, I'm going to be the best, I am the best, I can take on this challenge and do more, or you have, like, somebody saw you graduate from something. Somebody saw you like succeed in something or surpass a lot of people, and they didn't believe. It's like almost as if they laughed at you, or they, in their mind, they may have shown you a face of sincerity, but it's like being sincere, but in their mind they laughed at what you said, okay? This is like somebody who didn't take you serious when you said, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to own my own business, I'm going to graduate, I'm going to, XYZ, I'm going to move out the country, I'm going to start my own nonprofit. It's like somebody laughed at this, okay? For some of y'all I heard, I'm going to start my own clothing boutique, clothing brand. And I'm also seeing hair. So somebody could be a hairstylist. Okay, you can braid or do hair or something like that. I heard balayage. So some of y'all could do like highlights. So somebody might have some highlights in their hair. You're starting your own hair studio or something like that. Very high end. I'm also seeing a med spa as well. Okay, there's a karmic masculine in somebody's energy. I heard somebody say, I'm just a bus driver. Well, no, it's not. You're just a bus driver. People be wanting your gifts. It ain't even, you might drive buses, but your gift is the way you greet and make people feel safe when you're driving them. That's a gift. Driving safely is a gift. And people might not look at it that way, but it is. Okay? Transporting children, being around children is a gift. Everybody's not, God is not going to put everybody in positions to be around children and to transport innocent children. That's a gift. All right, faith. And then I got karma in the reverse. It's like somebody wanted you to reap what you sow. This is what I'm hearing. I heard reap what you sow. This is like somebody who felt like you deserve to not have what you have. Okay. Somebody wanted to, I heard, cross your name out. Okay. And y'all know what that means. Somebody wanted you to cross your name out. And I feel like your faith, your resilience, you showing up for yourself every day, even when you didn't want to put on clothes, even when you didn't want to do your hair, even when you didn't want to put on makeup, or whatever the case may be, cut your hair, get out the bed, serve gifts, you know, help others. It was your faith this whole time that kept you going. It was your determination. This is like, it's like almost, I heard ricochet. Something like whatever was sent to you is going back. For some of you, this could have been a karmic masculine. Okay, this could have been baby daddy, a negative boss, brother, somebody who was just. Some of y'all, I feel like you broke free out of an abusive relationship, and somebody's getting a karma. They're getting karma back. So I don't know if now they've tried. They maybe, I heard they might owe a lot of money. They might be in debt. Okay, I feel like you prayed them out of your energy. You didn't know what to do. Some of y'all were in love with someone so deeply you didn't know how to get out, or you just felt like you had lost yourself and you prayed your way out of it, out of a situation. This could have been like incident after incident after incident is what I heard. Yeah, karma is turned around in your, like, in your favor or something like that. I also am feeling like you are forcing someone to find the light. It's something about you turning your back on someone or giving up on a situation, walking away, which is forcing someone to find themselves. Okay, somebody was almost scared to, either somebody lost you or they're scared to lose you. One of the two. What else? What other energy do you have for us? What else? Boss. Okay, so y'all bossed up right now. You're bossed up right now. You're coming through very strong-minded, very logical. Clarify this boss. What's this boss energy? Yeah, somebody was like, collective don't need to be in no leadership role. Collective isn't built for this. Collective don't deserve this. It's like a lot of you could have went into situations where you felt like you had to like prove yourself over and over again, and people were paying you crumbs. Boss, legal. Okay. What's this boss legal? What's this boss legal about? The veil. Chakras. And coming out of some sort of illusion. You got illusion and confusion in reverse. You got chakras that came out, and then you have veil. So it's something about you seeing beyond what was. I feel like what's elevating you is that you're able to see beyond what was told to you. Okay, you're aligning. Give me something else. Clarify this, please. Hold on. What is this? It's too many. Hooked up. Clarify this boss legal, please. One card for boss legal. One card, please. Because I feel like these need to go. Yeah, these need to go back in there. And then something's telling me those need to go back. That ain't right. Okay. Okay. Clarify this boss legal. Just one card, please. Clarify this boss legal. There we go. Rich guy. Yep. Okay. This makes sense. Somebody's winning a lawsuit. That's what I felt. That's exactly what I felt. Yeah, because somebody stole your money. Thief. You see that thief in the reverse? So somebody's being found out. Some of y'all could have noticed like charges on your accounts. Okay, you could have gotten your identity stolen. You could be a part of a class action lawsuit, or you could be having the bank. The bank could be going after someone who could have put fake accounts in your name, or you could have got your credit card stolen recently. Maybe you lost your debit card. You noticed some charges. Okay, if you, I'm also feeling like if somebody broke into your home, broke into your car, or did something to like violate you, whether if it was in your face or behind the scenes, they're being prosecuted. Okay, this is spirit coming through saying they're being prosecuted. This is also giving me like lawyer vibes with the way his suit looks. This is giving me like a lawyer. Yeah, you're going to be getting a visit from somebody who's rich. Okay, somebody's going to be you're going to become wealthy. Okay, or this is like clarify. Yeah, whoever this rich person was, for some of y'all, this could have been somebody who was rich, who was thief, who was stealing from people. So somebody could have sold y'all a dream, or somebody could try to scam you. Okay, I heard black market, so your name, your information could have been a part of the black market, your email address. Okay, somebody could have got a hold to your social security number and everything else, and they could have been opening up bank accounts with your name, charging off, doing all kinds of stuff, going on vacations, living their best life. Okay, I heard Bitcoin. So somebody could have been scamming and trying to use your information and funneling it some type of way through cryptocurrency. Okay, trying to hide funds, hide stuff. But something like somebody's getting prosecuted to the fullest extent. This is somebody who got a little bit out of control with their spending and they got caught. Yeah. Because it was like, hold on, your text is not matching. You got, somebody had audited. I don't know who this is. Somebody's getting audited. Somebody got audited by the IRS. Okay, I don't know. I'm seeing a boat. So I don't know if somebody like tried to buy like a big old boat, or they did something and it really like, I also heard a ranch. I don't know if somebody tried to buy like a ranch or a whole bunch of land. Okay, maybe you could be buying some land. For some of y'all, I heard mobile homes. So maybe y'all could be getting a RV or some sort of mobile home as well. I don't know where this reading is going, but it's like somebody is got caught. Okay, whatever this is, and this is, again, this could be going on in your face or behind the scenes. You might not know this. Okay, you might start seeing ads on your phone, okay, on social media that have you been scammed by, have your information been, are you suffering from this? Okay, because I'm also feeling like this could also be some sort of complication you could have had as well. For some of y'all, clarify this rich guy with one card. Yeah, you clarify this rich guy. That had to be the thief. Yeah, endings. Endings. His day of spending, whoever this was who, yeah, look, conflict. Conflict is getting resolved on your behalf. So whoever this was, this rich guy, you might not even know them. Okay, you don't know them. I feel like they had a couple of minions, flying monkeys under them. Okay, people who work for them, like people who could hackers, and they were hiring like hackers and people who did like things behind the scene to kind of like get into your information. Okay, somebody had an inside person. Also, I'm feeling like somebody was the inside person because the FDIC came up. Somebody said that yesterday to me, and I was like, okay, why are we talking about this? But it makes sense because if they mean that there could have been somebody on the inside helping this person. But this situation is coming to an end. Okay, they say you do the crime, you're gonna have to pay the time. This ain't gonna be for all of y'all, okay? But there's some sort of conflict that's coming through, some kind of revolution. You could be catching somebody in a lie, okay? It could just simply be that. Okay, somebody who got money, or you know what I'm saying, like This is somebody who lives a fast life, okay, may have a lot of money or, you know, cars and jewelry. Well, I don't know. They might be on the come up. They might have stuff right now, but it's almost as like something's going to come to, for somebody, it's going to come to an end, okay? Because they're not doing it the legal way. They're not doing it the right way. This is also like somebody who's choosing to go ahead and get out of a situation quickly, okay, and do it the right way. Twin flame. All right, you got a message coming through from your twin flame. What message? Ooh, actual money. I know that's right. What message is coming through for the twin flame connection here? Some of y'all are in a twin flame connection. What messages is coming through for the twin flame? Ice Queen. Why is Ice Queen here? Why is the Ice Queen here? Why is the Ice mentally unstable? False narrative. All right. Yeah. Your twin flame is speaking to you, okay? If you're in the twin flame connection and maybe you have been a little bit emotionally unstable recently or emotionally unstable, this is a false narrative. So it's something like spirit wants to deliver a message to you, okay, on behalf of your twin flame to keep this connection solid and saying, please cut it out. Please get out of your mind. Please don't believe the voices in your head. Please stop making up fairy tales. Some of y'all, listen, some of y'all are in a very good connection. I hate when I come on, I can't say hate, that's a strong word. I highly dislike when I come on and I see a lot of readers. Now the truth is the truth. I'm not bashing anybody, but what I'm saying is I just don't like how people constantly paint a narrative of somebody's cheating, somebody's lying, somebody's taking, stealing, or whatever the case may be, or heartbroken and all this. Some of y'all aren't in this situation. Some of y'all are in healthy relationships. Some of y'all have good relationships. And I have to be honest with you. Spirit is saying you need to, don't be cold and cut off. Okay? Don't become emotionally unstable. Whatever your mind is telling you is not true. Don't ruin something good because you have abandonment issues, or you have you feel neglected, or you are used to people just leaving, or whatever your thing, or you have an issue with holding on to people too tight. Spirit saying you need to work through that. Stop. Please don't become cold and bitter because you just don't want to do the work. Being cold and bitter is the easy way. Okay? Pushing somebody away, pushing people away is easy. Spirit say you might have to do the hard work on this one. You might have to start fixing, getting some counseling, going to therapy, okay? Hit me up. Whatever you need to do. Sometimes you need to talk through things, okay? When your mind is racing. You have anxiety. Some of y'all have anxiety. I am not a medical professional. I'm not a psychologist or none of that, okay? Psychotherapy, however you want to splice it. Okay, I ain't none of that. So I ain't give you no medical advice. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. I ain't give you no legal advice either. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Hold on. Okay. Oh, what's that? Yeah. It's some emotional pain for some of y'all gotta deal with. Okay, some of y'all parents could have left y'all. You might have experienced a lot of death in your family, which causes you to feel like, you know, the person you with could possibly leave you. You might not have a good relationship with your parents, okay, or growing up it was rough. So you found something good and now you know, clinging on to it, or you just, you know, you don't make anyone your emotional punching bag. Basically, don't listen to those thoughts in your brain. Show up for yourself, show up for this person, and be happy. Choose happiness, okay? Choose happiness. People deserve to see the happiest side of you. Somebody, one person, okay? Hello? Somebody wants to speak to you? I feel like that's the message from your twin flame. Ooh, surprise. What's the surprise? Healer. You're being healed. Somebody wants to heal a connection. Something positive is coming in. Bottom of the deck, Jezebel in reverse. It's like something is looking for work. Jezebel in reverse, looking for work in the reverse. Work, labor, efforts. There's a Jezebel spirit around you who could be losing their job. They could be finding out they're losing their job. The veil. All right. I think this is all, y'all. Anything else? Yeah, it says, literally, I'm seeing on this shirt. Yeah, this is it. Literally on this shirt, it says no. I never realized that. It says no hate. Hate. No hate. So Spirit is saying, listen, hello, wake up. Whoever this is that wants to come in and love you, please don't go bitter on this person. Please don't give that person that hurt and that pain that your parent could have gave you, or that losing people have, losing pets and animals. All of that stuff can help hurt you too. Okay, that loss, a significant loss. Somebody wants you to use your power. It's like Spirit wants you to use your healing abilities to heal this connection, and heal this person. This person needs you. Okay, this person needs you to be happy. This person needs you to pray for them. Okay, be happy for them. This person deals with a lot of jealousy and envy, and they, the way they view life out their own eyes. You are their peace. Okay, for a lot of you, this person comes to you, and this person is highly committed to you, faithful to you, loyal to you. This person cares about you. This does not have to be a love connection. For some of y'all, this could be, a parent, your mom. You and your mom could be close. Y'all can go shopping together. Y'all can eat together. Y'all can hang out. Y'all can be good friends. I don't know. You and a sister. But it's like, whoever's closest to you, maybe it's a friend. You maybe have trust issues. Maybe you have friends who did you dirty behind your back, but you got a really good friend now. And Spirit is like, don't push this friend away out of being scared that they're going to maybe take your, sleep with your spouse, or, disrespect you in some way or hurt you in some way. Spirit is saying, don't be naive either, but at the same time, give people a chance, because you know what? Having faith in somebody is kind of like one of the biggest things you can do is have faith in somebody. Like, having faith in somebody you can make a person reach the moon. You can make a person feel like they're on top of the earth just by trusting in them. You can rebuild a person, and then that person, guess what? While you trusting in them and you loving on them, and you're showing them, affection, like, hey, you're a good person, you're a good friend, you're a good partner, I appreciate you, I love you, da, da, da. You're pouring into them. Guess what? When that person's going to pour back into you. Okay? All right. That's the end of the reading. I love you all. Peace.